Ethics and sustainability represent one of our core values at Appetito. It's our ambition to be one of the UK's leading food businesses in sustainability. In order to achieve that, it's about doing the right thing and a commitment to making a real difference. In terms of doing the right thing, I think it's fair to say that the climate change crisis is understood by us all. We all have our part to play in helping to address this challenge, and that's why I'm so pleased to announce Appetito's net zero commitment. So what does our commitment involve? It has 3 elements, all fundamentally important. Firstly, and as a headline, we've made a commitment that Appetito UK will achieve net zero by 2040. As challenging as this may be for a food business, a huge undertaking, we know it's the right thing to do, sharing the ambition of consumers, our customers, our NHS and more. However, that claim, as challenging as it may be, won't be sufficient on its own. So secondly, we've had our targets for decarbonisation independently assessed and approved by the Science Based Targets Initiative. For us, a net zero claim without that validation simply doesn't count. The science-based target approach ensures a number of things. It ensures we focus on actually removing carbon from our operations, rather than taking the easy way out and just choosing to offset our emissions like many others. It ensures that we include all 3 scopes of our emissions, forcing us to address carbon across our entire supply chain, both upstream and downstream, far beyond our own direct operations. It ensures that we significantly decarbonise at a rate that's consistent with net zero on that 1.5 degree pathway. And it ensures that our claims are not just marketing greenwash, with some loose ambition that we might get there at some point in the future. The third element of our commitment is to deliver immediate progress through challenging interim targets for 2025. We need to start this now. Making a 2050 or a 2040 commitment means things could risk getting kicked into the long grass. We need to start this and be held accountable now. Many CEOs are making marketing-led claims for 2050, knowing full well they simply won't be around when it's time to deliver. If you're serious, the time for business to take action on climate change is now. If you're serious, you have to do this right. Don't get caught up in the greenwash. Why has a recent report found that whilst nearly half of large global companies have set a net zero by 2050 target or ambition in some form, only 10% of those cover the company's most material Scope 3 emissions? Why has that same report suggested that only half of those have set short-term targets, with the remaining half having no commitment to act in the short term? Why, as part of its investigation into greenwashing, did the Competition and Markets Authority report that 40% of green claims made by businesses could be misleading consumers? I passionately believe we're doing the right thing with our 3-part commitment and leading the way for UK business in our approach to net zero. That's delivering net zero by 2040, delivering substantial decarbonisation across all scopes by 2035, validated by the Science Based Targets Institute, and with challenging targets for 2025 to make sure we deliver immediate action.